Hello, I am Chris Pickard. I'm the Director of Body Imbalance in Hertfordshire, and we see a lot of people with headaches and migraines. Now, I'm guessing that because you are watching this, you are someone with a headache or a migraine and you want to be headache and migraine free forever, not just temporarily with the use of a pill. So I'm going to go through some common types of headaches, some ways to help get rid of them, including some tips you can use perhaps right now at home. And then I'm going to go through the consequences of not actually finding the true cause of your headaches, which is not actually the same as getting a diagnosis for your headaches. All will become clear. So let's start with some simple headaches. So one of the most common, or a simple, easy, common headache to actually get rid of is simply dehydration. So many people get headaches just because they're not drinking enough water. So it's easily remedied by just going and drinking some water. But also, the second reason people can get dehydrated is because their body's actually just not holding on to the water properly. And so that can be a nutrition problem in different ways. So if you are commonly getting dehydrated, or you know that you're drinking water and you feel a bit better when you drink lots and lots of water, then there's probably something else going on and you need to get that checked. So number one, drink more water. Now, the next common cause is just tension, stress and tension. And so tension headaches are usually like a band around the head, like you're in a vice-like grip. And what are they caused by? Well, pretty much stress and tension. And you can sometimes get rid of them just by doing some really, really simple things. Such as going home, lying down on a bed, relaxing, maybe roll up a towel so that it sort of will fit into your neck here, and just lie down on your back. Drink some water first, lie down on your back, maybe have a hot water bottle on the neck or your chest or your belly. Yes, actually warming your belly can actually cause a great relaxation response. Massaging around sort of the eyebrows and around the orbit while you're lying down. And some people find great relief by massaging this part of the ear that sticks out here, called the daith. Okay, and you just pinch it between thumb and finger and just massaging it. And for some people that can be enough to actually decrease the headache and the stress. Or going and getting a massage is of course very useful as well. Going to the sauna, something like that. But this then leads into a really, really perhaps the most common cause of headaches that most people don't realize is the neck. And it's called cervicogenic headaches. Now, cervicogenic headaches, often people come and say they feel that it's coming from the back of their neck, it's coming over their head. It can actually even be the cause of the stress tension headaches as well. And it can cause some other headaches, which we'll get to in a moment. But basically, a lot of people say it feels like it's coming from back here. But even if you're not feeling it, it can still be coming from the neck. And the only way to actually improve that is by seeing someone that is a specialist in neck care. So a chiropractor, osteopath, physiotherapist. Just find your local one and go and see them. If you've got headaches and you've been taking pills for a long time and the true cause hasn't been found, go and find what's actually happening in the neck. Even if you don't have neck pain. So many people don't have neck pain, they just have the headaches. So simple things to do there. Now, another common headache, or actually no, it's not actually that common, sorry. It's something called bilious headaches or stomach headaches. And again, they can start sort of at the front here. They can be like a tension headache as well, but they're often accompanied by nausea. Now, don't confuse this with migraines, okay? And they can be relieved when you actually then do eventually maybe throw up. You throw up, you're sick, and then you actually feel a lot better. That's a clue that you've got bilious headaches. And if you've got this, you know it, because I'm describing something that you're familiar with. But wouldn't it be good to actually stop those from actually happening? And very often it can be because there's, again, stress and tension. Your posture can be contracting the diaphragm around the stomach, putting more pressure on the stomach. So it can be posture, it can be tension, your breathing patterns, and again, the nerves to the stomach and the diaphragm come from the neck. So the stomach headache could actually still be a type of neck headache. Now let's then go into, because I said nausea, let's go into migraines as well. Migraines are a very specific type of headache, very often just on one side at a time. A lot of people just only ever get it on the same side, but other people it swaps side to side. It's very often accompanied, first of all, by what's called an aura, some kind of zigzaggy lines, flashing lights. Some people they hear something, or they get nausea first, but it's not a bilious headache. And then they can be very light sensitive, sound sensitive, and they only have to be inside for 2 or 3 days as they recover. I mean, migraines go from minor to absolutely terribly severe. So what causes migraines? Well, this is still where there's a huge amount of research to be done, because there are so many different causes. There are food triggers. There can be nutritional deficiencies that cause the triggers to happen. It can be a neck problem. It can be a jaw problem. It can be your blood sugar too high or too low, which also causes headache separately as well. So with migraines, it's not just a question of taking a pill. If you really want to get migraine free, you've got to go and work with someone that's going to have a look at your whole lifestyle and your whole body. They're not just going to examine your neck and your jaw. They're going to look at your diet and nutrition and supplementation. They're going to look at the whole picture. Now, I've just mentioned high and low blood sugar. Yes, both low blood sugar and high blood sugar can be a trigger for headaches. And so when you eat food, and if you've got low blood sugar, your headache goes, or if you've had too much sugar, you need to wait for that sugar to decrease. Now, all of these things that I've mentioned so far, the blood sugar, migraines, dehydration, even the neck ones, they can all be related to more problems later if you don't take care of them. For instance, the high and low blood sugar ones, diabetes and obesity. Neck ones can, well, because your neck can also start causing high blood pressure, so it can cause heart problems as well. Stress and tension is actually a major killer and contributor to most of the world's modern diseases, like heart disease, diabetes, cancers, heart disease. I'll say it again. Okay, stomach problems. So if you are basically, because headaches are a warning sign, and so numbing them with paracetamol, aspirins, whatever you're taking, Sudafed, numbing your headaches is like numbing the warning sign. You're like on the Titanic heading for a disaster if you keep on numbing things. Now here's something else. I think it's the London Migraine Clinic. Yeah, I think it's the London Migraine Clinic did some research, and they found out that 20% of people coming to them with headaches that were actually caused by the medication that they were taking to stop the headaches in the first place. So yeah, people get headaches, they take medication, the headache goes. They get another headache, they take medication, the headache goes. But then over time, what happens is the headaches keep on coming back because the medication is causing toxicity. And so you're then suffering from medication toxicity headaches. And paracetamol is one of the major causes of headaches. And you actually have to take lots of paracetamol to get rid of the paracetamol headaches. This is what happened to my sister. She was seeing a chiropractor regularly to just get temporary relief. For years this was going on, all kinds of things. But it wasn't until we put her through a 7-day detox that basically wiped out the headaches forever, and she realized that it was actually the medication, the paracetamol, that was actually causing her headaches, and she needed to really clear it from her system. So again, the consequences of not clearing toxins from your brain, dementia, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, you really want to get this sorted. So I hope that's been useful to you. Look at your diet, look at doing simple things to relax and de-stress. And if you would like someone to really have a comprehensive look at your system, then mention that you've seen this video. Call the clinic on 01707 662 704. Ideally, we like to see people so we can physically examine them. If you've already been seeing a chiropractor, osteopath, physio, and you live miles and miles away, we do phone consults and Zoom consults and Skype consults so that we can look at all the other side of things as well, and then maybe work with your physical practitioner to finally find the key and the trigger. One last thing that can surprisingly relieve some headaches in some people is pushing between the eyebrows here and pushing your tongue up to the roof of your mouth. And breathing in and out deeply for a few minutes. some people that works. So there you go. I hope you found that useful. You can find us at bodyimbalanceuk.com and also thepainreliefcenters.co.uk. Be well.